Happy Monday and welcome to the vlog. It is currently 4:43 p.m. and today we had to take Indi to get her tongue released, her tongue tie released. She had a tongue tie and a lip tie and she did so well. We went to a dental surgeon that takes her away from us and then brings her back. So there is another dentist in Cairns where you have to actually hold her, and I've heard that it's very traumatic. So it was literally, we came back into the room, she wasn't even crying, she was so content, and it wasn't until I had to feed, we'll try and get her to feed, she kind of got a bit upset. She just wasn't hungry. Well, she was hungry, but she was tired and screaming and all that jazz. So now we've got her home, she's having a little nap. She's done so well. I'm so proud of her. And now it's dinner time. So tonight I'm making my favorite super easy dinner. It is literally like 5 or 6 ingredients. So I'll show you in a sec. So I'm just popping the garlic in. So it's literally like cherry tomatoes that have grown off. Like, look how many tomatoes we have. So I've got all the right ones here. Cherry tomatoes, basil, garlic and onions are in here sauteing. And then I'm gonna add my homemade chicken stock and chicken, and then just some veggies from our garden. We grew some green beans and some zucchinis, so I'm going to pop them in there, and anything else that is in our fridge. It is such an easy meal, and you can just chuck in so many veggies, make it really thick, a thick pasta. It's like chef's kiss. So that's super easy and super quick, and because in like 10 minutes I have to massage her mouth for the first time. So that's why I'm wearing gloves. I didn't want any like onion or garlic to be on my fingers. But it's been a crazy day. We had to drive like an hour away to go to the dentist. I was going to vlog the experience, but what I've decided I'm going to do is I'm going to, because it's 3 weeks of like massaging her mouth, to make sure that the tie doesn't come back, because your mouth is like the most quickest to heal because of the saliva, the enzymes in your saliva. So I've decided I'm going to do a sit down story time experience rather than I tried to film it this morning, like going there and stuff like that, and it was too difficult. So I'm going to do a story time instead, and hopefully that will put mamas at ease, because I've heard so many stories now of tongue ties. It's crazy. I need to wash these, so I'm going to be back in a sec. I love tomatoes, one, because they are rich in lycopene. So lycopene is like an antioxidant powerhouse, so it helps with oxidative stress, with cell damage, it helps with eye health. There's so many great things about lycopene, and lycopene is what gives its color. So like rich colors like watermelon, anything like reddy pinky colors, that's got lycopene in it. So I love using tomatoes in like almost every dish, and they just taste so delicious off the vine. So I just pop them in, and what I do is I just leave them whole so that they caramelize in the pot, and then they pop, and then they start turning into a sauce, and it's so good. So I'm going to turn down the pot now to probably about Well, it'll be low, so 1 to 2. And what it's going to do is I'm going to put the lid on with a stock cube inside, and because it's frozen, it's going to melt and then turn into a rich sauce. And then I'm going to pop in the basil, and then it's just going to get really delicious, and like they're going to start bursting, and oh, I get so excited. So these are hello. So these are my chicken stock cubes. I just get the really big ice cube blocks, and I make, it's like, I think it's like 1/4 cup of chicken stock. So depending on how much I need, I usually just for this sauce only need like 1/4 cup of stock. Obviously if I'm making a bigger sauce, I put more in, but this is so like nutrient dense and flavor dense. It's just, it's like a flavor bomb putting it into the bath. So I'm gonna let that sit, do its thing. I'm gonna wash my hands, massage my daughter's mouth, and hopefully by then my sauce will be ready for the vegetables and chicken. So I gave her a little massage, and she has been on me this whole entire time. That Aaron had to finish off dinner, so I couldn't video it, but this is it. So we've got chicken, homegrown zucchinis, homegrown beans, and then this is the sauce. Oh my god, look at that. So I just added some tomato paste, some salt, some pepper, and a little bit of sugar to thicken it up. Yum! My parcel arrived. My mini and me. Freaking love these. Happy Tuesday. It is pouring rain, so I don't even need that. And Indi's got her chiropractic appointment, so we're waiting in the parking lot 15 minutes to the appointment. I don't want her to get wet. I'm really hoping it stops raining. Far North Queensland rain sucks so much. Just turn down the aircon car. Like, look how cute this is. So we've got one of those cameras that like I can keep an eye on her while I'm driving. I'm quite happy with that. That was an Amazon buy. It was like $80, so I'm quite happy with that, instead of like a mirror looking in my mirror to her face. So that's a good purchase. I'm currently pumping Story of My Life, and like, man, look at the rain. This won't stop. I've done 2 stretches, one at 6 p.m. Oh, actually no, we've done 3. We did one at 5, which she bled, as that was the first one. She bled all over my shoulder when I was comforting her, so it had a little bit of blood. It stopped, and then again at 11, so we fed her before she went to sleep. 11 o'clock, did her stretches. She didn't like it, obviously, but it wasn't bad. Like, she didn't scream or like scream bloody murder. And then this morning when we woke up, we did another one. So it's kind of like every second feed we give her some stretches. It's around about 6 to 8 hour stretch from each stretch, and we have to do it for 3 weeks. So I'm quite happy to do that. If it's going to mean that she's going to have a better latch, her tongue will touch the palate of the roof of her mouth, and have a better quality of life. So I know someone who has had an adult, like grew up with an undiagnosed lip tie, and she said she had no issues growing up, which is good, but you never ever know. So I'm quite happy to do all those things. But yeah, I'm going to do a proper story time on it once I know what's like after 3 weeks and what's happened, and see if we've seen any differences. But given that we have to do it today, I thought I'd share it. And we're waiting for the rain to stop. We've got another 10 minutes to our appointment. And it doesn't look like it's letting up. I think I'm going to have to like crawl into the back to get the umbrella, to get my carrier on, and then shield us. I don't know. We'll see. Got so many. We'll make some poppers. Oh my god, look how big that one is.
How many scalding units? 5,000.
Look at that one in there.
That one.
But this is the winners. Oh my god, look how big she is. This little oh, it got eaten. Did it get eaten? No, it's just little.
Deformed.
It's deformed. Alright, let's pick these babies. She's not happy with me. I just had to do another stretch. You're alright. Yeah. You're alright. Mummy's the bad guy. Hey? You're all... I'm going away. I'm sorry. So I have to... She's not happy with me at all. So I have to... What I have to do to massage her, like she's got a lip tie and a tongue tie released. So I have to literally go under and like lift it up and like massage it, which obviously is not very nice. Teddy, stop it. And then I have to go Teddy. And then the tongue release. So I have to go underneath her tongue, lift it up, massage it, and make sure like it's stretched up, just so that it doesn't like heal straight away. It's not nice. I don't enjoy doing it. But when you pay a lot of money and the time, it says you don't want to have a waste of money and a waste of time. She's feeding so much better, which is good, but it's so stressful. On a happier note, look at all my food that we just harvested. And she's happy again. On the bouncy ball. Currently going through my pantry because I'm about to go shopping, making sure that I've got everything that I need, and just doing a little tidy up. So got my little hydro drinks. I'm going to put some snacks here. I need to go shopping for snacks. I've got all my spices all nice and neat. I do want to do an actual like pantry revamp, but we'll see. Okay. She's sneezing. Alright, I'm back from the supermarket. I think I spent about 100. So I went to Coles and Woolworths because sometimes you just gotta chase a bargain. And so I spent $127 at Woolworths and 43. Is it 43? $48 at Coles because the oat milk was $1.50, which is half price. So I got 12 of them. And then I just got some other things. And what I do is I go on the Woolworths and Coles app when I'm shopping at either or, and I find out which one's cheaper, and then I'll go over and get that instead. But let's put this stuff away. So Coles is the only one that sells organic tofu, and we do rice paper rolls, so we got those. Old stuff first. Bigger cheese is by far the superior one, so even if it's not on sale, I always get bigger. Legos were on sale, so I always see if I can get something quick and easy when I cannot be bothered. So pasta, easy peasy, half price. I already put the chicken, which was on sale. I'm going to prepare that in a sec. But then all veggies. I bought a pumpkin because we actually don't have any seeds. I'm going to save the seeds, chuck them in our garden, and then we're going to have pumpkins this summer. And I've also started getting like the Woolworths brands and Coles brands instead of the actual brand, like the dupe of it. So these taste like Twix Bickies, and they sell Twix Bickies $3 instead of like $6. They sell like Tim Tams, Chocky Fingers. We like to have a little treat. The Woolworths brand actually has better ingredients for corn chips than the expensive brand, so I always just end up getting the Woolworths brand. And then yeah, I just always shop the specials, otherwise I don't buy them. I wait until they're on special and then I get two. Like this was on special. We definitely still have beans, but when it's on special I get it. You never know when it goes back on special. Alright, I'm going to put the rest of this away, and then I'm going to prep the chicken because that was on half price. It was expiring in like 2 days, so I want to prep it and then freeze it ready to go for the end of the week because tonight we're having lasagna. Happy Friday! So I've had a little tough morning getting up. Little Bean had, so we went to bed at 12, woke up at almost 1 o'clock, then again at 3 o'clock, and then what time did I get up? 8 o'clock. Hello! So she started to like really get interested in her hands being at 3 months. Hey? And like I catch her like staring at her hands, putting them in her mouth. Yeah. Yeah, you're so funny. You're so funny. Yeah. Oh.
Not that one.
Look at that one. Whoa! He's got a big trunk.
He's a big sucker, eh?
That is gigantic.
Holy guacamole. Look at this.
fancy some of this tonight.
Slip of the penny or penny.
Look at all this tomato. I mean,
Penny. Yeah, there.
look at all the. Oh, he's just a bit sad. That is the biggest. And then I got some strawberries. So every time I shoot a video, it seems that I'm either, you can hear the sound of my pump or you see the pump. I feel like it's never ending. I feel so exhausted today. Indi took like 2 hours just to get to sleep just then. I feel really like, ugh. I need to make yogurt today. I said to Aaron that I would make it today. We're actually pretty much ran out of the last stuff except for the skerrick that I want to put in the new yogurt. So we're going to do that now. It's only got 2 ingredients. It's old yogurt from your last batch or from like store-bought yogurt, and then milk. So it's pretty much so easy to make, so cheap to make. So if this works out, I'm never buying yogurt again. So shall we do it? Should we get it done before Indi wakes up again? Let's do it. Done. Baby woke up. Go back to sleep. I have literally so much to do in this kitchen, but it just has to wait, doesn't it? Okay, so I've put the milk in there. It's now lukewarm. I'm really hoping this works because with Indi being not sleeping properly, like she's just having a little sleep regression during the day. So I hope it works because I did let it bubble on the stove a little bit too long. But like it's meant to not like boil, it's meant to just like simmer, but I accidentally let it boil, so I'm hoping it works. Alright, so they say to use like 2 tablespoons of yogurt. Now the best one, oh, just spilling milk everywhere. The best ones to get is the ones that have the live cultures added to the yogurt. They're the best ones to get. So I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of that. And then I'm just going to mix it in. And I have a dehydrator, but supposedly you can just pop it in the oven as long as it's 42 degrees. So, or 40 degrees. We have a yogurt setting on our dehydrator. So I'm just going to pop it in the dehydrator for 6 to 8 hours. I finally got her down and I'm gonna eat something. So I made some jalapeno poppers. Yum. And now I've got my tofu cooking. So we're gonna have some wraps. So I've just got leftover stuff, some avocado. I've got to make my sauce. So that's whole other kettle of fish. Tell me you have a newborn without telling me you have a newborn. Wearing a glove to eat peppers so that when I touch her, I don't burn her. But these poppers are so good. Oh. Comment below if you want the recipe. Happy Saturday afternoon at 4:30. Yesterday we had she didn't sleep. She slept like every half an hour, like half an hour naps. And I had terrible sleep in the morning, so I was literally exhausted, wasn't I? Yeah, I was. And so last night we took because we're also massaging her little mouth, and she cries and gets upset, but then she's like zonked out straight away. So like she gets over it pretty quickly, but it's traumatizing me. Anyway, we get her to bed at, we get into bed at 11:45. This cute little cutie must have been so tired that she slept till 6 a.m. Like usually I wake up about 3-4 o'clock for a feed, but now she's sleeping through the night. Well, it could be a fluke. She could have been just that tired. Yes, but now she's 3 months, so this might be a thing. I hope it's a thing. And she's drinking more now that the lip tie release is done. She's now drinking 4 ounces, where before she wasn't. Like sometimes she would drink like 90 mils, or she would drink 80 mils, or sometimes she would drink 100 mils. And it was driving me crazy because I'm pumping, like it is precious milk. It's not just coming out of my boob when she's feeding. It is literally like every 3 hours I am pumping. And yeah, so it is Saturday afternoon and we're now getting some lunch because I'm still navigating this like structured lifestyle. If you're a mum, you just know. If you're a to-be mum, just wait. You might have a perfect baby and you might just be like hitting those milestones. But for now, just to be real, it's hard. I'm having a hard time. And I want to keep it real for you guys. Like, obviously I don't video her crying or like I video her like happy moments, but it's my channel. So she's in it sometimes, but I'm a mum now, trying to navigate like building a business and building a homemaking lifestyle, and it's hard. So last night I was meant to make fish curry. We didn't. I just said to Aaron, I'm like, can we please, oh my camera's about to die, can we please just have fish and chips, because I don't want to make and that's Aaron's thing, he makes the fish and chips. My camera's about to die. So I will talk to you later. Outfit change, because and a shower, because our daughter likes to spit up sometimes on your clothes. But I forgot to show you yesterday the yogurt. So I had some early this morning. Oh, I don't know if you can see it. So that is the yogurt. So it was for 8 hours. Pretty good. It's still a little bit more runny than I'd like, but it worked. It's just, I mixed the whey in, but yeah, it worked. So I still need to practice and like make it a bit more thicker, do a little bit more research, but it's a little less on the tangier side, it's more on the natural side, but you still can taste like a hint of Greek yogurt. Yeah, it worked, so that's a winner. But we are going to buy some more Greek yogurt just so while I'm practicing, because that's only a small batch as well, and Aaron eats a lot of yogurt. So yeah, I've got to finish the sauce today, the tomato sauce, and yeah. Quality control. So I have just picked basil, rosemary and oregano. Sadly, I've got to use dried thyme because the fresh thyme is just not flourishing and it's very weedy, so I have to try and make it bloom. But I've just chopped the onions, the capsicum, and I'm just going to add some garlic. I've got to blend the actual sauce. So what I did was I boiled the tomatoes, took off all the skins, so it looks like this. And so I'm going to blend that to make it all nice and smooth, and then the chunky bits are going to be in here.
In the morning when I wake and the sun is coming over, oh, you fill my lungs with sweetness.
Oh Lord, that was...
Shall I write it in a letter? Shall I try to get it down? Or you fill my head with pieces of a song I can't get out. Can I be close to you?
She's a pumpkin again. Story of my life. Anyway, I'm going delirious. I'm going to end this vlog here because I'm tired. I've got to feed the child again, my little boobsy. But if you did like this week's video, following me along as I navigate motherhood and try and be like homely, please like and subscribe. It really helps my channel get to other people, so if you do, please like it. And comment below if you want to see other things, like different aspects of my life. What would you like to see? I read every comment, and I comment back to, even though I might only get 1 or 2 comments, I comment back to everyone. Every one of you. But yeah, it really makes my day seeing that you guys are enjoying it, that you like this content. So yeah, I'm gonna get going and I will see you in the next video. Bye.